Malaysia's opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim is holding a rally alleging fraud in Sunday's election. Anwar says votes were stolen through massive fraud, helping the 56-year ruling coalition retain power. Thousands of his supporters are gathered in Kuala Lumpur. Independent election observers gave a mixed assessment of the results, and they're calling for reforms.
The result is credible the way it is now because we followed the process. But it is just simply not a fair election. So you have the result that you have now because of what has been happening over the last few years.
Let's find out what's happening in Malaysia and bring in Florence Looi. Florence is joining us live from the Kelana Jaya Stadium that's in Kuala Lumpur. Florence, what is happening with that election, with that rally that Anwar Ibrahim is holding?
Well, there are tens of thousands of people in the stadium. I'm not sure if you can see behind me, but there's also a lot of people who are outside who've been unable to get in. Now, people are still streaming in. They're wearing black as requested by opposition politicians. That is to symbolize a black day for democracy. That's the day, they said, when the election results were stolen from the people by voting irregularities and fraud. Now, Anwar Ibrahim is due to address the crowd later. He's due to tell the people what he thinks what the opposition politicians are going to be doing. They've already said they question the legitimacy of as many as 30 seats. Now, that's a significant number considering the ruling coalition won the election with a majority of 44 seats, and that's about 21 seats more than is needed for a simple majority. Now, their claims are supported by several non-governmental organizations. The Movement for Electoral Reform, BERSE, says it has received enough reports to question the legitimacy of some of those results. And also, two other NGOs issued a joint interim report today to say elections in Malaysia are only partially free and not fair. They cited several reasons, including the integrity of the electoral roll, a biased media, gerrymandering, where rural constituencies are delineated in such a way that rural votes are given more weight to urban votes. Now, those reports will lend credence to the opposition's claims that electoral reforms have to be carried out. And certainly the size of the crowd here today will make it hard for the government to ignore those demands.
All right, Florence, thank you very much. That's Florence Looi reporting from Kuala Lumpur.